Hey, shalom, family. We back up in the building again. What a nutting, man. Look, I am not finna chop it up today, but I do want to give a little bit of motivation. The motivation I want to give you, look, get your head right. All right, get your head right. Get your head right, right. Let's get this. What do I mean when I say that? I say number one, yeah, I got the afro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, taking it back to the 80s with it. But number one, let's get to it. Let's get back to it. So look, check this out. Number one, have a relationship with Yahuwah. That's gonna be encompassed with prayer. That's gonna be encompassed with fast. That's gonna be encompassed with reading. That's gonna be encompassed with a life where you study Yahuwah, and most importantly, a lifestyle, and a something to manifest or be a representation of what you believe and stand for inwardly. That's number one. Number two, have goals and a vision for yourself. Have a plan, bro. Number two, have goals and a vision for yourself. Have a plan, bro. Think about what you want to do. Like I said on the last video, get a trade. Think about trades that you can take on, whether it's in the technical field, whether it's in the mechanical field, whether it's in the electrical field, whether it's in the plumbing field, whether it's in the trucking field, something that you can put your hand to. Be thinking about what you can do. See, for me, sometimes I can be a little hard on myself. I'll be like, man, dang, I want to do this, I want to do that. I didn't do this, I didn't do that. But one thing I have to tell myself is, Lamar, you was in the electrical program when you was 21. You didn't get to finish the program. But this one thing that program did offer me. That program has offered me job opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten if I didn't have the experience that I got from that trade. I've been able to help people with the skill set that I learned from that trade. So get you a trade. Number three, bro, work out. Do some type of workouts consistently. Let this be a part of your life. Don't take this as something that you don't need to do. You need to do this. You need to get this done. This is very important. I cannot go into depth enough for why it's so important to work out. Work out. Do something to push yourself as a young man. Your glory is your strength. Your glory is your strength. Push yourself. You know what I'm saying? So be doing something, man. I'm about to try to knock out 500 before this month over. I know I can do it, but that's just a base number that I'm gonna set to get myself back reset, because life happens. But this the thing. One thing you can say, one thing people can say about me, I'm gonna get it done when it comes down to pushing myself in a physical way. All right, next thing. Let's get it. Let's move to number four. Number four, I would say eat healthy. Understand that eating healthy does impact and influence you in ways. Now, is this everything? No, of course not. None of these things are everything, except for the fact when I mentioned number one, have a relationship with Yahuwah. But moving down to number four, something that can really help you as a young man. Understand that it is important to invest into your health. If you go ahead and set the habit at a young age, it will not be hard for you as an older man to continue these. See, what a lot of us don't realize is statistically, black people in our communities, we suffer the most with the most illnesses. And this has been a statistic and data that is beyond true, that when you look at these things, as far as where we at as a people, we suffer the most with these things, especially black men. You know what I'm saying? We're getting prostate cancers, all these different things that's forming in us, diabetes, high blood pressure. Think about those things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, you like women. Of course you do. You like women, right? Yahuwah is gonna grant you a wife one day. The best advice that I can give you is, before you try to invite a woman into your life, get yourself together emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. This is so important. Find people that can counsel you and help you grow and develop into the man that you need to be, because unfortunately in the black community, we suffer from this. Many of my peers, me, you know what I'm saying, I was not in the place where I needed to be emotionally to be the support for my wife like I needed to be. And to this day, I'm still growing in those areas, you know what I'm saying? And I'm happy to say I'm growing in those areas, because it's been progress. But one thing I would like for you to know, before you try to put yourself into a bind or a bond or a covenant, which is a beautiful thing. Never let nobody make you think marriage is not a beautiful thing. Marriage is a beautiful thing. That's why Yahuwah allowed it, and that's why I started with it. That's why I was going to end with it. But the main thing I'm trying to get you to see is understand that You want to be in a enthused place so you can be the best man that you can be for your future wife. That's what I got for you today. If these tips help you, give me a like, give me a comment, and come on, give your brother a subscribe. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Deuce, y'all.